Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about 3 different speakers with 3 different classic amps. The speakers are Celestion Creamback M65, Celestion V30, Vintage 30, and Celestion Greenback 25M. First, I'm gonna say that this isn't an apples to apples comparison. I have a little bit different mics on all speakers, but this is just to give you a general idea about how much can a speaker change the amplifier's sound. So the Creamback 65 is mic'd with Sennheiser E906 and Sennheiser MD421. And they are summed together with a radials 2-to-1 summing mixer right there where my cabinets are in another room, because that's how I like to do it. I always like to mic cabinet or speaker with 2 microphones, sum it, make sure that the phase is perfectly aligned, and then I'll get a 1 sound, which is just makes everything easier, because I would anyways blend usually 2 mics. One gives me something else, another something else. So that's Creamback is Sennheiser E906 MD421. The V30, that's SM57 and SC Electronics VR1 ribbon mic, and the Greenback is a SM57 and SC Electronics X1R ribbon mic. It's really close to the VR1, a little bit cheaper, but to my ears, absolutely fantastic. Ribbon mics give me a little bit more bottom, and in the Creamback's case, the MD421 gives me a little bit more bottom. All mics are pretty much aligned, put to the edge of the dust cap. The ribbon mics are almost dead center, because you get the, full sound ribbon mics don't have much highs. So those are the speakers, and the amps I'm going to use is my Peavey 5152 from 90s, Marshall JCM800 2203 from 84, aka the bad boy, and then my muddy 1959 hand-wired Plexi. I'm going to use GS808 in front of the 5150, SD1 in front of the JCM800, and SD1 Wazacraft on the Wazacraft mode in front of a Plexi. Let's get into it. I'm going to use my SSL controllers. I'm screen recording this, so I'm going to use these faders to blend, show you different microphones. And then after I'm done, let's discuss this a little bit, or I'm gonna discuss with myself, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit like what do I think and so on. Okay, let's start with the 800 and a Creamback 65. I'm gonna play this drop-tuned riff, and then I'm gonna switch the speakers and so on. I'm not gonna talk while I'm switching, so I won't disturb you. So take a look at the screen. These faders. It says 60 Creamback, V30, Greenback 25 here. All right, and this is just distortion. No clean sounds this time. All right. Okay, my favorites with the 800 is V30 and Creamback. Probably the V30. Greenback is a bit to my taste, and it's quite deep sounding. So it works sometimes in the mix, but usually I prefer V30 or Creamback 65. Okay, and then let's switch amp to 5150, boosted with GS808, and let's start with a Greenback, same thing. Okay, 5150 works pretty well with all of these, just different flavors. The Greenback again gives the kind of deepest and that upper mid bite. Okay, then Plexi, same thing. First the Creamback. Okay, and I noticed that it should be CB and not GB65 on the CB65 channel. So With Plexi, my favorite is a Greenback. I'm so used to it. V30 sounds a bit hollow and hunky. Creamback works really well too. Just a bit smoother sound and a bit more mid than a Greenback. But my go-to with Plexi is a Greenback, sometimes Creamback, hardly ever V30. Okay, and then let's use I'm gonna play 3 amps in a row with one speaker, so you'll hear how that sounds too. Like now 65, play the heavy riff, 51 first with the 800, then with the 5150, then with the Plexi, then we move to V30 and then to Greenback. Conclusion: with different speakers you can get many different, like with 3 different speakers you can get 3 different sounds from one amp, like speaker wise. Obviously the way I dialed these was just general overall good heavy sound, and to put this all together, 800 to me it works best with V30, also with Creamback. With a Greenback, to me it's a little bit too dark, but also there's a little bit of that upper mid bite which 800 has, you know, a lot of that. So I think a speaker doesn't need to highlight that. 5150 to me works with all these 3 speakers really fine. It's just a matter of what kind of, you know, tone I'm after. Deeper tone Greenback, more mid focused, really cuts through V30, somewhere in the middle Creamback 65. Plexi, that's Greenback to me, like no questions. V30 is way too and Creamback is kind of cool. Sometimes it works in a mix, especially on the leads. If I feel that Greenback is giving me a bit too much of that upper mid thing, then I'll use a Greenback to get a little bit smoother sound. Hey, hopefully you found this interesting and informative. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care. Bye.